During the expansive Roman Empire from the 1st to the 4th century AD, a vast network of state waystations maintained crucial, continuous imperial communications. This highly structured official transport infrastructure, known as the Cursus Publicus, spanned across thousands of miles of meticulously engineered, paved stone highways. The extensive system relied on two distinct categories of roadside installations strategically positioned at regular intervals along major provincial military routes. Larger complexes called mutationes provided comprehensive overnight accommodations, hot food, and secure shelter for authorized representatives of the imperial state. Smaller outposts known as mutationes functioned exclusively as rapid relay stations designed solely for changing exhausted horses and heavy draft animals. These government-run facilities were absolutely not accessible to ordinary civilian travelers, merchants, or peasants journeying across the diverse imperial territories. Only individuals carrying an official, validated imperial travel permit, the diploma, signed directly by the emperor or provincial governors, gained entry. This costly state-funded network ensured that vital administrative decrees, urgent military intelligence, and tax revenues moved efficiently between distant regions. Local provincial communities bore the heavy, exhausting burden of providing fresh horses, seasonal fodder, wagons, and structural maintenance supplies. Imperial supervisors, known as mansipes, strictly managed the daily operations of each station to prevent unauthorized use and costly logistics delays. Inside the fortified walls of a typical mansion complex, busy blacksmiths, skilled veterinarians, and stable hands maintained the animal transport fleet. Diligent clerks recorded the arrival of couriers, checked official documentation, and carefully distributed fresh supplies from state-managed storage granaries. The smaller basic mutationes stations dotted the rural countryside roughly every 10 to 12 miles, representing the distance a horse could sprint. At these rapid switch points, fresh mounts stood ready in covered timber stables, allowing couriers to swap horses almost immediately. During the political instability and civil strife of the 3rd century AD, many waystations faced severe disruptions due to regional conflicts. Emperor Diocletian subsequently reformed the entire transport system, reinforcing station security and tightening control over the issuance of travel permits. Detailed 4th century administrative documents outline the exact daily feed rations allocated to the horses, mules, and oxen stationed at outposts. The physical structures gradually evolved from simple timber and plaster compounds into heavily fortified stone complexes designed to resist localized raids. Experienced wheelwrights worked constantly within the stone station courtyards, repairing the heavy wooden axles of state-regulated baggage and postal wagons. Armed garrison guards patrolled the perimeters of the mansions, protecting high-ranking officials and imperial treasures resting overnight during transit. The high efficiency of these waystations allowed the central Roman administration to respond rapidly to border incursions and sudden internal rebellions. By maintaining a highly predictable, rapid flow of information, the system bound geographically disparate provinces tightly to the distant imperial core. The immense operational costs of the Cursus Publicus, however, drained local provincial economies and fostered significant, long-lasting regional resentment. Frequent misuse of the official travel diplomas by corrupt elites continually strained station resources, requiring strict imperial legal interventions. As the Western Roman Empire collapsed during the 5th century, the centralized funding for these crucial waystations gradually dissolved completely. In the East, the Byzantine state successfully maintained major portions of the postal infrastructure to support its own administrative needs. Many abandoned mutationes were later repurposed by local populations into fortified farming estates, safe monastic enclosures, or regional trade markets. The modern archaeological remains of these ancient roadside structures continue to reveal the precise logistical engineering of the Roman state. These specialized waystations proved absolutely indispensable for maintaining the institutional continuity and physical cohesion of a vast multi-continental empire. Ultimately, the network established a standardized model of state-directed communication that deeply influenced administrative logistics for several subsequent centuries.